I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Oh, hello.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Oi, sorry, sorry. Okay, so let's see.
Take it easy. Ring cutter. Busted. Gutsy. Quietly now.
I will have order. Solidify.
Busted.
Stabilize.
Rain outlines your fate.
Okay, I got a sport.
Body and mind. Take it easy.
Okay, I got this one.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its...
How did things end up like this?
All thanks to your
But when I finished...
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Oh, what should we do?
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Hey there. Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's a
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. What's
prototype
Probably missed the
Aranar.
goggles.
Oh, no.
Not the first.
So,
So for contact, for the stores, this is a prototype. But when we put it out,
they thought it looked...
no. Worse than that, actually.
This is not an Aranara. No, I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the ill little fungus.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby. Uncle Tonder said an Aranar is back. This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart in... Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Kassid and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay. It doesn't look too happy, so
Oh, a positive review!
yeah. So I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all? Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tanger back from Gandharvaville yet?
Oh, the kids kept mentioning...
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos. He wrote quite a few, but around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka.
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories too. The whole reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how popular the Aranara are among children. We asked Tanja for we were running out of time, so we had no choice. As you can see, this was a...
Oh, we have. Hey, since you're the. He doesn't have to come in person if he. Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces.
They seem pretty desperate. Yep, let's do it!
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Is
Oh, I think a creepy crawly got into the cooking pot. Oh, I think a creepy crawly got into the cooking pot.
go to Grandville. Heh. Oh, I have to finish this.
Good roll.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Take it easy.
Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. There you are! Hypatia, are you alright?
Oh, so hungry. Need water.
Okay.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? What?
Take it easy.
Huh? How'd things out here? What happened? Really? Oh.
That's so cool.
This place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
What? What?
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
I don't know, Paimon, I don't know. I didn't realize I walked into a domain.
Take it easy.
Oh my god, Haley Troll. Ah, didn't ya? This is my 8th day.
Things are about to get dicey. Let me weave you a first.
Usually. I got 2.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Huh?
Wait, can I get there?
Gather!
Wait, far down the corridor. Oh. I'll have to connect this. Oh, what? It was a picture the whole time? Oh my gosh. That was so cool, actually. What? That's so trippy. There's the Abyss Herald again.
What are you planning to do in this
Strange place.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Witness the power. Go.
It's over! Go!
Solidify!
Wait, you can't kill him. Vulnerable, what? Oh, it's because
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be the bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly But don't you fret now. Today will be your last.
oh, were we just hallucinating the whole time? It's so funny. I was just
What do
hallucinating.
we do? We haven't seen her. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing. Well, the good news is that she's still are you? Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was
Oh, really? I seem to understand.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and so—
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my— You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry you.
So, Hypatia, just—
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connect. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the
Why does it
cave.
look like a Korok?
In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they—
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never— Yes,
okay.
no doubt about that. Sorry about—
Well, if somebody
No
hadn't
issues.
dropped the food earlier. All right, we're up.
Sounds—
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us. Oh, it smells amazing.
Are you already finished cooking? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it took me nearly 3 years. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Erm.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make spirit borneo primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of spirit— Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of—
Well, that's—
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant stuff—
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ratawe Darshan at the
I think
Academia,
she was really quiet. so
my
I'm
main
not
area of
very
research
open.
is the stars and their connect, which is why I must— If only I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving.
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place.
Well, it's strange because...
Huh.
Yes, well, to an extent. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is... Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could... The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since, I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, it was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what back then. I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some... If you two are ever in the area again, there's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
What is the situation?
Just what will we come?
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it, as Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence...
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to...
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person. But I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tanari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived.
And how long will I be required?
There's no...
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice.
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know it?
Let me think. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know.
Thanks,
Also, when you
Tainari.
enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item.
Oh? What?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tainari, we have something...
Yes, she's doing much better. She knew you two would be leaving.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell.
Okay, he's gonna give us the thing, and then we're going to do the stuff. Oh, the Shinobu's thing.
I've been waiting for you two.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a fort and, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal, but I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh? What?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Pita
I told you that.
pockets, oh my god.
Thanks. I hope that whenever you eat them, well then,
Okay, I think she might... Trial of the God Wisdom? Oh my god, I have to complete the story quest before I do this.
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, some...
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
Okay, one sec.
As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was... Here are your Akasha terminals.
It kinda looks like a leash.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and...
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to... May the mighty... Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing! It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know.
Exactly. With that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we... 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to... Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.